I'm Debbie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I need to do a monochromatic painting. So I'm just going to be using whites, blacks, grays, silvers, and I'm doing them on a 24 by 30 inch level 3 canvas. If you haven't seen the way I prepare my level 3 canvases on the back, go to one of my other videos. I tape the back and then I also use furniture levelers, pinning them to each corner. These roll out on the bottom to help me level up my canvas. You don't want to forget that step. If you've seen any of my videos, you know how important this step is. You get you some furniture levels for these level 3 canvases. This is going to take me a little bit because it takes some time to make sure your sides are all covered and good. So let's just get right into the colors. I'm going to use titanium white for my background color. Then I'm going to be using neutral gray by Amsterdam, pearl white by Master's Touch, oxide black by Amsterdam, shimmering silver by DecoArt Metalics, iridescent pearl by TriArt, light gray. This is my light gray mixture. I just put some black and some white in together, and this is what I come up with, and I'll put those ratios in the descriptions below. Metallic black by Amsterdam, sterling silver by DecoArt, pearl space gray by Arteza, iridescent silver by Pebeo, and graphite by Amsterdam. So those are my colors. I am going to float my canvas and we will layer these paints out and blow them out. Okay, so here I am flooding my canvas, and that just simply means I put enough base paint down to where when I layer my colors and blow them out with my blow dryer, I have enough base paint to keep those colors moving. If you don't have enough base paint, your colors will stop dead in their tracks. And then I just take my spatula and spread it out. I've got it sped up here because these larger canvases take a little bit of time to get your base paint coated really good. You want to take the time and also make sure that your edges are coated as well. I take my squirt bottle and I squirt the edges, and then I pick up some paint from the spillover and dab it onto the edges, making sure I got every place covered. So I want to take this opportunity to give a shout out to my grandkids. Hey Coco, hey Briar, hey Darcy, hey Luke, hey Eli. Keep watching. So my canvas is completely covered, and I need to take my torch and pop my bubbles. Okay. So, let's see, a few places that I need to correct right in here. And it looks like my paint is a little low there in the corner. So let me get my squeeze bottle here, and I will fill in a few places that I feel might need it. Okay. So now I pop those bubbles. All right, so let's get started. Now I took a minute before I turned on my camera to figure out what my composition would be. And I figured out I just want it to go, let's see here, let's start here. Let's go up like that. And then I want one there and one here. Then I want one like that. Okay, so that will be my composition. And I'm going to put my colors over here. Make some room here. Alright, so that was my neutral gray by Amsterdam, and this is my pearl white by Master's Touch. And this is the Oxide black. Now I may take this black and add a little bit more to the end. I'm not going to put too much in here right now. I'm not going to load it on like I am the other colors. I'm just going to do like that. Then I'm going to set this over here so I won't forget. And this is the Shimmering Silver by DecoArt Metalics. This one has a goopy in it. Pretty big goopy. Okay. Alright, and so this one is the Iridescent Pearl by TriArt. And this is my light gray concoction. I will put my recipe in the description below. It's just a mixture of oxide black and titanium white to get the shade that I wanted. And this is Metallic Black by Amsterdam. And this is Sterling Silver by DecoArt. That will create some really pretty cells. This is Pearl Space Gray by Arteza. To add some, maybe I'll add that black on top of this iridescent. This is Iridescent Silver by Pebeo. And yeah, I'm just going to add just a little bit more black on top here. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. And then I'm going to use this Graphite by Amsterdam. It's a lot of paint on here. That's what I wanted. I want to be able to blow it out. I want to have the minimal amount of negative space that I can. Well, I mean, not that I can, because you can really load it up and blow it all over the place, but anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about. Blow out my bubbles. Okay. So now let me get my blow dryer and we'll blow this out. have amazing, amazing cells. This is just fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna get some goopies out, I see. Make sure I get them all out. Oh my goodness, just the cells everywhere. That's the sterling silver, the iridescent silver. They create a lot of cells. A lot of good stuff in here. Wow. Okay, I'm going to bring you down for a close-up and let you watch how I fix my edges. Okay, so don't forget to take a stick and scrape your drips. This will help keep the paint from pulling off of your canvas. Okay, so you want to do that, wait 10 minutes, come back and do it again. And you can see on this side I've got some things I want to fix. You don't have to fix them. Some people like it like that. I like to fix those. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this paint that's down on the bottom. Oops. And I'm going to add it to here and see if I can't get it to pull down. Probably my edge is a little dry, so I'm going to squirt some white paint to kind of encourage. Oops, I don't have much white paint in there. I'm going to encourage that to come on down as much as I possibly can. Sometimes I take my finger. Today I'm just taking my stick. Actually, I want to take my finger. Okay. Alright, so that's how that's going to look. That'll dry a little bit different. But let's see here, there's another one that I want to fix. Just take it and have it in there. And there's a bunch that I want to fix. Color on my finger. Let's see here. Okay, that looks natural to me. Okay, so I'm going to scrape my edges, finish cleaning them up, and I'll bring you down for a close-up. Okay, so here it is without the flash, and get ready to see a bunch of cells. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. And of course all of these colors will dry darker. The grays will be darker. But look at all of that in there. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just gives so much interest. I love it. I love how these colors reacted together. Just so much to look at in this painting. I'm going to turn my lights off and put the flash on so we can see some shimmer. Okay, so here we are with the flash on. And get ready for it because you're going to see a ton of shimmer in here. All those silvers and pearls. Oh my goodness. It's just gonna shimmer all over the place. And be dark and moody in places too. All that's really dark and moody, right? There's that graphite. Isn't that pretty? Oh my goodness. So pretty. I love colors, and I also love black and white. I have one room in my home that's all, well, actually two. That's a couple bedrooms that are all black and white, and I love it. So there you have it with the flash. I will let this dry, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets dry and has the resin on it. I wanted to explain to you before I forget is I told you I wanted to not have so much negative space, and so really the only negative space I have is right here, a little bit down here, a little bit down here, a little bit here. I wanted that to fill up my canvas, and I succeeded. Okay, here it is all finished, and it is just gorgeous. It is a beautiful monochromatic painting, and I am going to zoom in instead of bending down because my lighting down here, it's nighttime and my lighting is just not so great. But look at all of those clusters and cells in there. Just the detail that these colors did is so great. I'm going to come down closer with my flash on, and you can see it with the flash. But this just did really well. And again, I didn't have a whole lot of negative space. You can see just right up over here, a little bit here, a little here, just little places. And that's what I was going for. So let me turn the flash on. Okay, so here we go with the flash on. And get ready to see a lot of shimmer in here. Look at all that. Isn't that just beautiful? So much shimmer and cells. So neat. I just love these colors together. And look at that river of silver in there. So pretty. Such a pretty painting. I love monochromatic colors too. Alrighty, there you go. I want to thank you for watching my videos. Oops, sorry. Be sure to check out the description below. You can see my ratios and all the colors I use. And until next time, be blessed.